What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Lightning Boys podcast. You may be saying this is weird. I was told there was going to be a secret special guest. I was told there was going to be a podcast tonight. But you know what? Tonight, it's the solo episode. You're going to have to deal with me for exactly 59 minutes and 59 seconds, plus whatever extra overlap I go, because there's no space here for anyone else. There's no podcast for anyone else. It's just me, myself, solo, without Sloshula, without LeftStickDown, without any of those cool people. And we're going to trash talk them all we like, because you know what? They're not here, but you and I are. And that's a connection that can never be broken. That's true love right there, baby. Welcome to the Lightning Boy podcast. What's up, Slosha? How are you doing?
I'm sorry. I thought I wasn't here. Good gosh dang start.
Bring them in?
Yeah, let's not mess around. Let's just go for it.
No. All right, I'm going to do some crazy transitions here. Ready?
Whoa.
What's up, Left Stick David Down? How are you doing, buddy? What's good? Welcome to the show.
I'm good. What is this, 1990s movie maker?
Yeah, that was a Windows Movie Maker right there. But yes, it is Left Stick Down, also known as David, which we'll probably be calling him David tonight. But glad you're on. How are you doing tonight, David?
I'm good. It's been a long week, but tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Bless be to the calendar that tomorrow is Friday. But yeah, so I mean, I guess we're gonna talk a little bit about like a retrospective on Valentine's and things like that. Like David, you sent in a picture. But
I did send in a picture.
But yeah, did you want to say anything else before we get moving on Valentine's?
I mean, St. Patrick's is better.
Wow. Okay, yeah, because you do have that that leprechaun costume that you always wear with the really tiny hat that's like way too small.
It's a good costume.
It's good. It's great. There's a lot of good pictures of like when we were at Final Round in 2019 of you just in the background. It's like there'll just be pictures and there's just a leprechaun just like in the background, all like just barely.
Chilling.
Yeah, just chilling. Hanging out.
So, even better than seeing like the entirety of me is seeing just the tiny hat like over a monitor or something.
Oh yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, because like usually you can't really see you, but because of the hat, yeah, you just see the hat just over the monitor. I mean, did I ever end up wearing? I feel like I got really drunk and
you guys got real close in those photos.
We did get really close.
We did.
You know, yeah. David, you've got that hop on your hotbar, so if you want to send that to me so I can show it up there, we can do that.
I do have it.
I do want to go ahead and ask here just a little bit, right? So David's coming out hot and fresh to the gate with a pretty controversial opinion that, you know, St. Patty's Day is better than Valentine's Day.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I want to hear a little bit more about that because to me, they're about the same level. Yeah. I mean,
I think it's. I'm not going to speak for you, David. Why is it better?
Yeah, I want to hear your reasoning first.
I have always enjoyed the color green, so it's a very green holiday. I have a little bit of Irish heritage, so that that might be a little. What is the word?
You have Irish heritage?
Yeah.
How deep?
My man looks like a leprechaun. Come on. Yeah. He's literally a green man.
I'm more German than Irish, but there is Irish there.
So you're a simple boy. You're like, I like St. Patrick's Day because green is a good color.
Yeah.
I mean that's fair. I got no argument against that, right?
I mean, it's true. Also, Valentine's Day is big Cupid is just pushing it.
Big Cupid? I'm sorry.
Big Cupid.
It's like Big Pharma.
I thought
Cupid just wants you to buy candy and cards.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you were going to talk shit on Hallmark, which we did last week.
Wait. Are we really going to move over the fact that there's an implication here that there's no big leprechaun pushing on St. Patty's Day either?
No,
there can't
it's
be
a small leprechaun.
Thank you. There can't be a big leprechaun. What kind of dumb question was that?
It's metaphorically large.
No. Yeah, you're metaphorically... Never mind.
It's not a metaphor, David.
They went a little different than I thought it was going to.
Go ahead. No, finish your thought. Finish your thought.
You're metaphorically large, Thomas.
There you go. Yeah, just metaphorically. Just metaphorically, though. Yeah. Shout outs to Toe's girlfriend who likes to listen in. Sorry. Apologize.
I don't.
There we go. That's all for you, David.
There you go. Oh, okay.
Accurate to scale here.
Yeah. I hope.
What I'm saying is that, the leprechauns are pushing the alcohol just as hard as the Hallmark cards are being
I can't fucking take you seriously right now, dude. I can't. So, but you think that leprechauns are pushing alcohol more than Cupid is pushing chocolate, and what else would even be pushed by Cupid?
Bro, I live in Boston. On St. Patty's Day, you don't want to be in Boston. Oh, maybe you do.
I mean, it sounds like I do. I would love to be anywhere but in the same place I've been for the past year. So, I think that. Oh, okay. So you got the picture. You got the picture though. So this was taken 2019.
It's true love.
David, if you want to introduce the picture a bit more
love.
than that.
I mean, it's a wonderful picture, and if you're currently looking at this picture, just go put us in some scenes.
Oh boy, there have been people have photoshopped us into a bunch of different places. There was one that made it look like that we were wrestling. I think I was being suplexed.
You were being suplexed onto the table.
And then the other one I remember, because this was a few years ago now, was we're on the Titanic, at the end of the Titanic, right? Like
yeah.
What is, you know what I'm talking about? Help me out here.
The Titanic, it's a big boat.
Yeah,
it's the holding the waist on the
Thank you.
T pose. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know the picture. I know the movie.
Yes, thank you. I
know the fact that the door was clearly big enough for two people, and sometimes I think about that.
Yeah, what is that about? That shit
she
bothers
never let go
me.
of Jack.
Shit, I mean, she could have. There was room.
Pull them onto the door.
There was room for the both of them.
Girl wanted the insurance money.
And like, I've heard the argument. Oh well, it wouldn't have held both of them because of the weight of them. If you separate, like one side and the other,
then it balances out.
It balances out. It would have been absolutely fine. It was a dumb ending to the movie. All right.
Yeah, it's true. It was a dumb ending to the movie. Slash, what's your favorite holiday that's not like not Christmas, not Halloween, like the off-brand holidays,
Off-brand holidays. Okay.
Like those
beigey holidays.
Yeah.
Great value holidays.
Yeah. Yeah. Great value holidays. Because my favorite absolutely is Halloween, right? But if I were to pick you've got the. Oh my god, you have the picture that I was talking about of us at the end of the boat. Oh my lord. Fucking huge shout outs to it. Looks like, I'm looking at our chat, it looks like David's been sending them.
Yeah.
Let's see, I would say probably something like Mother's Day or Father's Day. One of those that gives me a reason to shout out my parents,
It's
and also now that I'm a
you're
parent,
father.
yeah, now I'm a parent, right? But I mean, it feels good on Mother's Day to hype my wife up a little bit, feels good.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
What about you, David? Off-brand holiday.
I mean, off-brand. It's President's Day. No, it's not.
Could you imagine President's Day just a shitty bank holiday is like?
It's true. Let me look at a
favorite.
list of holidays.
Hey, okay, President's Day, I don't work. I take that,
I mean,
a pretty good holiday.
I thought immediately though, David, you would say St. Patrick's Day, because in my head it's not an off-brand, but it is like lower tier than Christmas and Halloween and New Year's.
Absolutely.
It's.
I mean, it's not Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is just preparing for Christmas, right? Like Thanksgiving is just like we get a big meal, and it's also got shitty backstory, right? Like real bullshit.
Early access Christmas is what
it's
saying.
Early access Christmas. Yeah,
you got to pre-order Christmas to get it.
Yeah, it's the pre-order bonus for Christmas. That's what that is. Because all it is just having a meal, and you do that on Christmas. You just have a meal. I mean, haven't lately, but usually.
Yo, I think I gotta go July 4th.
4th of July. Okay.
I don't know that I like celebrating America anymore, but fireworks are cool.
That's true.
Okay, we could do 1st of July. We could do Canada Day. You get the same.
Canada Day is good.
I'll celebrate Justin Trudeau.
Shout out to my boy. But yeah, I mean, you you still get the fireworks. It's also a few days earlier. So I mean,
I feel like you said fireworks for Canada Day, and my brain like
it's what.
You said fireworks for Canada Day, and my brain just imagined an explosion that was just like, hey, like there's no explosion.
I mean, you know what's really funny though is in the South, at least. I'm not sure about the north of the United States. I've only ever lived in the South of the United States, but the 4th of July lasts the whole goddamn week. And so, like, living in Tennessee and living in Georgia, I've got fireworks on Canada Day. I'm like, let's go!
Oh my god!
And then he shoots it, and he's just like, maple syrup, eh?
Yeah, like, it's not even like it's like you shoot. It's an explosive that just rains maple syrup on neighborhoods. That's all it is. It's not actual fireworks. It's incredibly dangerous, and I don't know. Like, don't ask me the specifics of how these maple syrup fireworks work, but they just do. They just do.
Mm-hmm. How do they work?
I can't tell you. It's a Canadian secret.
Look, I will say maple syrup was better in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, of course it's better in Canada. It's where they make it.
Well, I mean, they
Like,
also make it in
Canadian
Maine.
and they bleed sweet, slow, goopy syrup.
Yeah.
When Stash gets a paper cut, he's like, "Oh, hey, let me get some waffles."
I don't even have
he
that
just
sort of
squeezes that
accent.
juice over the waffles or the pancakes. Man.
I don't even have that sort of accent. That didn't sound anything like
Pre-COVID, he'd be in the office and be like, "Anyone want maple syrup? I got a paper cut."
bleeding myself out. Like lightheaded going back to my desk.
I'm also gonna say, like, halfway through the day I thought of pancakes, and I've wanted them ever since. And then it was like the only place that I could get them was IHOP, and IHOP delivered sucks.
Yo, check this out though. My wife ordered IHOP for lunch, and I got pancakes.
I'm gonna eat pancakes in the
eggs.
morning.
So you
She's
should.
like, is it worth paying like $13 in fees for IHOP?
I know. I mean,
pancakes?
we got like the free shipping. God, like we got it from like another country or
Amazon
some
Prime
shit.
some
Yeah, on
pancakes.
Amazon Prime some pancakes, just real quick. Hey, they had that same day delivery. You know, I'll same day
do.
delivery some Amazon pancakes. I'm sure they
Call
got
up your
it.
Monty friends to ride a moose down to your house.
I'm sorry, Monty. You mean Mounties, homie?
Mountie, whatever, bro.
Wow, it's because
from
they're
Boston, like,
they're
come
the
on.
Royal Canadian Mounted Police because they're mounted on horses. All right, Mounties.
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah, the RCMP.
Okay.
How dare you?
How dare you? Probably don't even know the national anthem for Canada.
You probably don't. I
Canada.
mean, it's not like we sang it every day in school. We really like.
I mean, did
No
you
one-
pledge
Home and
your
faithful
allegiance
land,
to a flag,
true
though?
patriot
No,
love.
Oh, good lord! You know what was real? Okay,
Who my sons?
just real quick. I think the strangest thing about moving to the United States, because a lot of people ask me this, right? It's like, okay, what's the biggest difference from Canada and the United States? The Pledge of Allegiance is the biggest difference. It was so weird in high school having to stand up and pledge allegiance to the flag. It was really weird. I didn't do it. I thought it was
Spoilers.
really weird.
Spoilers. It's still weird.
It's still okay. Thank you.
It is
I'm glad
weird.
it was so strange to like
So-
every day do that.
What's actually crazy is that it wasn't until 1954 that they added the language "under God."
Okay,
The original Pledge of Allegiance
it was still
that was
weird.
done is I pledge allegiance to my flag and the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I mean, either way, right? So either way,
Still weird.
with
Yes.
I mean, God
Oh.
in or out of it, it's still so weird. And for
There's-
people that don't know, for the Canadians and the people
Canadian.
everywhere else in the world, it really is a pledge of your allegiance to the United States of America's flag specifically. And yeah, I mean, you heard the wording there from Toast. It's basically it, right? It was strange to me. It was so weird.
It is strange. But, you know, most things of this country are strange when you zoom out a little bit and you look at kind of just the weird nationalism that we have and the pride in being like bootstrappy, you know?
I mean, speaking of, before we get into that, David, did you have an answer for our off-brand holiday?
I don't know. I said President's Day, but then
This-
I
that's a-
looked them up, and there weren't any other good answers. Like St.
you-
Patrick's is my favorite one.
I was about to say, I feel like St. Patrick's is your end. I just didn't want to go any deeper into American nationalism. I don't have.
No, it's cool. We
I
don't
don't
have
want
to.
to go into that at all.
So, actually, though, not that, but what's weirder, I used to be a teacher, right? And so I taught at this at a school where they would do the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning, and then they had a school pledge, which
Was
was
it-
also weird.
Wait, was it school specific or was it a
It
general
was
pledge?
School specific to the school
Okay.
about like being like a good student and like doing your best. I don't remember it, but I had I had to do it with the kids when I had them in the morning, and I was like, "There's 5 minutes of my class gone. Thanks."
5 minutes?
Morning announcements happened during first period,
Oh,
and when that was a
God.
specials block,
I haven't
I
been in
lose
school.
announcements, Pledge of Allegiance, pledge to the school.
Let's not talk about how long we've been out of school.
Yeah, I'm feeling old. It's been so
As
long.
the
since I've
resident
been in
oldest person here.
I'm in school every day.
It's true.
Okay, but y'all know me about my famous segues. So speaking of holidays, let's talk about what we did for Valentine's Day. Let's talk about what we
Okay,
did because we mentioned last podcast that we would have a little retrospective. So let's have a bit of a retrospective. And David, as our special guest, would you like to go first on what you did for Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna go first,
I can
but
show it.
I'm gonna also do a very fun little caveat side story. Yeah, that's exactly what I did for
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
you did me for Valentine's Day. Shout outs.
That's yeah.
Nice.
Where was this? Dallas,
There you
DreamHack
go.
Dallas. Me and V were running around taking pictures, and he points over and he says, "Look, it's a Segway tour," and it was like a tour of Segways. Toast remembers. I see him laughing.
Yeah, because
And it
I
took
have
me-
no idea where this goes. I wasn't there.
It took me a good half hour to figure out what he meant, even though I saw it, because with his accent, he said Segway tour, and my brain thought centaur or minotaur with the bottom half being a Segway instead of human legs.
Oh my god, that's really the first thing you thought of was a half Segway person.
Yeah. And you said Segway, and it made me think of it again, and it cracked me
Holy
up.
Shit. Well, I'm glad I could bring that memory back. Good lord.
I mean, Toast can do V's accent much better than I can.
I am V.
What is that? He never
Look
even.
at the Segway tour.
I don't remember him sounding so aggressive. All right, I'm just.
I am V. Stoshula.
But okay, back to Valentine's Day as we move back to that. I spent time with the lady friend, the fiance, the future
Oh,
wife.
those are two
whatever.
different people. Those three.
No,
these
it's
three
all
different
the
women.
same person.
Three different women.
It's split personality. It depends on the mood.
Oh my god.
No. I spent time with the lady. She, of course, was gone for exactly a month. It was 32 days, 33 days, whenever over the holiday and stuff. So this was really her birthday, and then this were the first holidays that we got to spend together in a couple
Nice.
months. So
Nice.
it was just spending time with her.
That's awesome, man. And you sent a picture to Toast that is not me and you hugging and being in a beautiful, wonderful embrace. That you got her, and it was very, very sweet. And I'm actually, where did you get this?
So I
it's
found
really pretty.
pictures of it just online, but then I ended up finding it on Amazon, and it's rose lamp or something rose lamp. I can't remember what the actual name of it is.
You
But it's
motherfucker, Toast.
pink roses that that then light up and turn into a lamp, and it's not a super bright light.
Yeah, it looks more like mood
It's
lighting than
lovely.
anything else, but it's really pretty. Honestly, I would love something like that. So my wife loves sunflowers, right? And so I'd love something like that as in sunflowers. And yeah, and so for what I did for Valentine's Day is I set up. So obviously we've been inside for an incredible length of time. And we haven't been able to visit where my wife is from, which is Memphis, Tennessee. And before we were going like every 2 months or something like that, we'd go and visit her family, like pretty regularly, but we haven't in a while, obviously. And so I got 2 framed, blown up pictures of Memphis, one of like downtown and one right of Beale Street. And then I decorated it all with sunflowers. And I moved the couch. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but I don't have the couch for everyone anymore. So I moved the couch over to our bedroom and kind of set up a whole scene for her to kind of just like make a little area for her. Yeah, so you see there's like a vase of sunflowers and like sunflower vines and stuff like that, as well as a picture of sunflowers. And David was there too. He was posing on the couch. It was beautiful.
Yeah. It was just...
But yeah, she teared up when she came in, so I was like, I fucking nailed this, But yeah, I made a little spot for her for Valentine's Day because she's a florist. And I don't know if y'all know, but flowers are very popular on Valentine's Day. So
they are.
The day
as
before
someone that has worked,
yeah,
as someone
so
that has worked in floral for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So yeah, she worked 12 hours the day before Valentine's Day and 10 hours the day of Valentine's Day, and so I made something special for her.
That's dope. It's a very lovely picture. It's very cool what you did.
Thank you. I took that picture to send to my sister because I was like, does this look good? I took 2 pictures of different angles. I was like, how does this look? Does this look good? And she was like, Josh, it's beautiful. And I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
You needed a woman's opinion because they know better than we do.
More importantly, I needed my sister's opinion, right? Whenever I'm doing anything for Megan or I'm doing something special for like my friends, I'll always like run it by my sister real quick. I'm like, all right, is this dumb as hell? Or, and she's always straight up. She lets me know. My sister's awesome.
Nice.
But what about you, our toasty boy?
I don't have pictures. I was unprepared, but it was good. We did gifts early. I got some boots because I don't have boots. I haven't owned a pair of boots since I was 16.
That's wild because you live in the north.
Yeah, I wear flip flops in the snow.
And they're made for walking, Toast.
Yeah, those boots are favorite. It's so funny. Okay,
I wore them today. They're very warm.
The flip flops or the boots?
One of each.
We made sangria and had a lot of sangria.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's nice.
I remember being in Boston and drinking sangria.
Oh, I don't. Did I drink sangria?
I mean, yes, I was in Worcester. Oh, here you go, Toast. Speaking of Worcester, you can show this on stream. People get a kick out of it.
I don't want to ever talk about Worcester, man.
It's okay.
Okay, Toast, do you want to do a little bit of backstory of Worcester here for people that have no idea what's up with Massachusetts?
There you go.
I hate this, David.
Wait, hold on. What did you have to show it now?
Hate this. Why?
Oh my god, this dumbass picture you just said. Okay, you have to show this on the podcast here. It was the best of Shires. It was the worst of Shires.
Worcester.
I saw that like 2 days ago and saved it specifically for you.
Oh my god.
I hate it so much.
That is
I knew you would.
I love a
I'm
good.
going to send it to my colleagues because I have many of them who live in Worcester.
And Worcester's not far from Boston, right? It's only like an hour?
It's an hour.
An hour.
But Massachusetts is very long. And so you have Boston, which is like Massachusetts, and then you have Worcester, which is like centralist Mass, and then you have everything else, which ends up being Springfield, Mass, which is, we had that conversation.
Toast, I got a question for you. How do you spell Worcester by chance? How do you spell that?
W-O-R. I gotta type it out.
You good? Yeah. Because it is not spelled like Worcester.
W-O-R-C-E-S-T-E-R. Worcester.
Worcester, right. Yeah, we're just forgetting all of those middle letters there.
If you come and you call it Worcester, you will get laughed at.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the River Thames, right? If you call it the Thames, I mean, come on. Like, come on. It's not the Thames, it's the Thames,
It's true.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places like that.
You can call it Worcester if you want. It's Worcester to me, you know.
So,
It's
okay.
just like,
One thing I also just noticed here sorry to interrupt there.
no, it's fine, just
So
go ahead.
when I mention how far away something is, I think it's a northern thing. As I always say, it in terms of time, like how long it would take you to drive there. David, you're from Tennessee. Do you ever say like, oh, it's like an hour away? It's like 15 minutes away.
I do that.
You
I
do that? Okay.
Also, I'm awful at directions, and I know this is a southern thing for sure. I can tell you various names of roads in the town that I grew up
Yes.
in. I cannot tell you how to get to them. It's like, go down 20 minutes past the barn, turn left.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God, yeah. Okay, so when I lived in
weird.
the Memphis, Tennessee area, it was always like it was just landmarks. They would tell you landmarks like drive until you see this specific gas station and then turn right. If you see this thing, you've gone too far. It was always that sort of direction.
yeah.
And
yeah.
it was, and also it was like, yeah, and for whatever reason also, it was always like go 5 miles down the road. It was never go 10 minutes down the road. Just a really small thing I noticed. Small thing I noticed.
That's a really cool observation. No, I always do time. It's about 10 minutes away.
The
an hour away.
directions in my Uber Eats app is literally like, you see this thing, if you get to the mailboxes, you've gone too far.
But I think that really only works when you live in a place that's like not like super dense. So like New England is super dense, right? So I lived in Oregon for 4 years, and it was wild to me that like to get to the next town over, I had to drive an hour, and there was fucking fuck all farmland and
Bro.
like, cows in between, right? And like in New England, you literally go like 6 miles and you've gone through 2 other towns.
Yeah.
And they're like developed, and the housing in there costs $600,000 for a shithole. And
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
you just that is like where I grew up. So I think it makes more sense when you say time, because to be like, oh, it takes 15 minutes to get to the Burlington Mall from here. It doesn't matter if it's 4 miles. If you
Yeah.
have to get onto the highway and then curly queue through fucking 18
Right.
towns to get there, it's gonna take 15 minutes.
yeah.
yeah,
I
but
think,
you don't have a tractor that's in front of you that makes it take 45
Yeah.
minutes.
yeah.
No, we have turkey.
Yeah. No, I think you're right though, because where I lived in Canada was the Toronto area. Surprise to nobody, I lived in the Toronto area, and yeah, like it's so condensed that shut up. It was so condensed that like there were no like specific like landmarks that you could see right away, because there's just so many like houses or so many businesses that like if you say like like look for that gas station, you'd be like, fucking which one? But then in Tennessee, where I lived, yeah, it was like you had a town, you had some bullshit, and then you had a town, and then there's some more bullshit, and then another town, right? Like, oh, especially, I know I'm going on a bit of a rant here, but especially when I was driving, I would make drives from Canada to Tennessee pretty often, and now I would obviously do drives from Atlanta to Tennessee pretty often. And there was just a spot in Alabama that is just land for like an hour and a half of just land, and it's honestly the best part of the drive. Like you see like rolling hills, you see all sorts of trees while you're on. It's like driving through Chattanooga, right? It's just beautiful, right, the whole way through. But I'm like, I would not see this in the Toronto area or probably in New England. Just like land for an hour and a half, driving 70 miles an hour, hour and a half of land. Yeah.
I see some people in chat are a little confused about what miles are. Those are it's 5,280 feet. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. That should clear things up. Oh, good lord. All right, I'm done on my spiel now. My spiel of north and south stuff. I'm done. I promise.
I doubt that, but I'm sure it'll come back up later.
I don't even say A.
I don't
Why is
even say A.
Why is it whenever you guys do my accent, you say A? I don't even say A. All right. If anything, I have the long O's, but I don't have any A's. All right. And
To be honest, I don't think you've ever said A, but I think that's the fun. That's the fun part.
Oh, you're just making.
Is
Oh,
not-
so you're making fun of me.
Yes.
That's what it is.
It's
Yes.
okay. Him and V try to do it to me, and V trying to imitate a Southern American accent is amazing.
It's wonderful.
for
You have to
people
get a few
that-
drinks in him first,
So okay,
and
so for
then you
people
still
that
have to
don't know,
pressure him
though,
to do it. But it's good.
what country is he from? For people that don't know,
Czech Republic.
he's from the Czech Republic. So he's a Czech Republic boy doing. I've heard his American accent, and his American accent, I suspect, is very similar to his Southern American accent.
It's pretty similar, yeah. It's just like thicker, I guess is the word. Like,
Excuse me, sir. May I have another one?
That's what?
I am thee.
What?
please, sir, may I have some more?
What the hell are you doing right now? He's gone. He's fucking gone. What even was that accent, dude? I, what? Do you want to try that one more time?
I'll have you
May I
guys
have
know.
some more?
Can we have a UK native let us know how perfect that accent was?
That's
somebody-
V. That's me doing
That-
V doing.
That's not
Southern
even a
American
Czech accent. That what? That's not even. So you're trying to do a Czech accent of a Southern American. That's not even close.
It's like
That's
when
just
Hugh
Cockney.
Laurie
That's just
does an
Cockney.
American doing an English accent.
But he
you know?
does. But he does a
He does
great
it in
job.
layers, like ogres.
Like, okay. Hugh Laurie blew my mind the first time I heard his accent that
I had
wasn't House.
No idea. Yeah, right. I was like, why is he doing an English accent?
So toast. We got another picture from somebody of
Yep.
of Left Stick and me. This is from AJ Moore. He tweeted it at us here during the podcast because we had to show it. And what an incredible Photoshop that we got here of just us, David and I, just having our last hug while Mount St. Helens takes us out. Oh wait, is that Gollum?
That's
No,
Gollum
this is-
and
Is
that's
it Gollum?
Yeah.
Oh my
it's
god,
Mordor.
this is Lord of the Rings.
Holy cow!
I didn't even
thought
see
this was-
Gollum in the foreground.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I thought it was maybe Time Machine, the movie, a really bad movie. But holy shit!
I love the pants he gave us also. We were wearing the same jeans and the same shoes.
Incredible. Someone out there is singing. Oh,
Wait. AJ, did you really not see Gollum in this picture?
I don't think you realized it was not the fucking recorder again. Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah. So it turns out he didn't realize that it was Lord of the Rings.
Just to bring it back to the worst of Shires.
Yeah, it's the worst of Shires. Nice. Good callback.
Best of Shires. It was the worst of Shires.
This is definitely the worst, quite possibly the worst of. Well, I mean, they had a pretty good Shire. Pretty good Shire. Oh man. Actually, they have a real Shire you can go to in New Zealand. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I went to it in Google Maps VR, right? And it was kind of wild. And I would love to visit it, honestly. I'm not even like the biggest fan of Lord of the Rings, but I would love to see it. Little Hobbit village. I don't know if y'all knew that.
That's cool. I'm just like really trying to figure out if they would sell feet hair as a souvenir, like slippers that look like Hobbit feet.
So
I mean,
will
you can
s-
buy
Like
them.
hairy slippers.
You can buy those. Yeah, David's right. You could just get those on Amazon current.
No, but I don't want to get them. If I go to the Hobbit, if I go to the Shireville,
Right.
I
Like-
want to get authentic Shireville
right.
Hobbit
So
slippers.
you want some slippers that's like, I went to the Shire and all I got were these hairy slippers.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
look like super realistic feet with super
Oh.
realistic looking hair.
So-
and they're like uncomfortably so. Oh,
So it's not even like the slippers that you can get, but it's like it's hyper realism.
Oh, give me a meat suit. Like I'm with that. Like for my feet.
I will say I didn't see anybody wearing those, but I wouldn't run it past people to have that as a souvenir. I mean, I will say. Oh, actually,
He was looking for them right now.
He is looking for them.
Man,
If by looking for them you mean I got them, then yeah.
Oh god, they're horrible. Okay, actually, I mean, speaking again. What the fuck, man? Those are horrendous looking. Those are absolutely horrendous.
I don't know what to do about them.
You brought this stuff.
This is on you. And to kind of bring it around, speaking of movies, have y'all been watching things recently at all? Have you, because I haven't. I don't watch much TV, but thought I'd ask. Have y'all watched much lately?
Actually, streamer. Yeah, I have. I've been watching okay, a couple shows. Me and the lady have been on a super like magic show kick. So we watched all 6 episodes of Winx on Netflix, which
Is that the
like,
fairy one?
That's the fairy one with the ginger girl who has magic fire powers, who is a human and
wait,
then finds out she's
so
a fairy.
You mean the animated like Winx Club?
So this was I didn't know until after watching this, but this was based off of the animated Winx Club. It's a live action like a teenage adult show.
People are angry at it, is all I know.
Why?
Because
it's trashy as hell. It's great.
Very different from the source material.
Yeah.
It's not the Winx I turned on the Winx animated show and it was like, we're the Winx.
Well, yeah, you are 100% not the target audience for Winx Club, which is why I was like, were you really watching it's for like children.
No,
it's a children's
This is
show.
like we made it dark and there's violence and killing and blood and gore.
Oh right, it's gritty. It's gritty.
It's
and
gritty.
so the
It's
color
gritty in the
grading
way-
is all gray and they throw a filter over
Exactly.
everything.
All in the way that a Netflix original series can be gritty. So we watched all of that and we were like, all right, cool. And so now we're working our way through Legacies, which is a spin-off of a spin-off of the Vampire Diaries.
Wow, that's deep.
And it's actually really good, but it's also a CW show, and it's
I was
like
gonna-
Oh,
about
yeah.
as CW as
So
you can get. It's
so
lovely.
you like the trashy shit, is what you say.
I was about to say, Toast has
can't
found
focus on
himself
real TV.
watching another CW show.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Like, their shows, like seasons 1 and 2, are always like pretty good, and then it goes off the rails and downhill. Doesn't matter what show it is. Seasons 1 and 2, CW, they're like, we got this. Season 3, they're like, we're cutting your budget. You have no more source material. Good fucking luck.
Was that like the werewolf one that was really popular in like 2014? You know what I'm talking
They
about?
probably have a werewolf one.
It was like a werewolf thing. Oh man, all I remember is I had a friend when I was going to university who really, really, really liked that show, and then like the year after he was like, it's garbage now. They
Teen
fucking
Wolf?
ruined it. I don't know. I don't think it was Teen Wolf. It was just one.
There was a... Yeah.
Oh God, what was I will not be able to find it, but it was for people that know. Yeah, it was just some like
It might have been the originals.
it, it like the original Teen Wolf, or do you mean the,
no.
So
Because I think it had like vampires and stuff in it too.
yeah, it definitely was the original. The Vampire Diaries is based on a series of books, like a more gritty Twilight, except instead of werewolves, it's two vampires in love with a human girl. They had a spin-off show called The Originals, which it introduces werewolves and bullshit. And I think that's the show because that came out in 2013.
Okay,
and
that
then that
might
show
be it
spun
then.
out into Legacies, which is what
Oh
I'm
my
watching
lord.
right
Okay, so I accidentally linked up to what you're exactly talking about in that case, because that sounds exactly it, right? It was like some hunky werewolf boy who's kind of sexy, and then some hunky vampire boy who's kind of sexy, you know, which is the best kind.
I mean, it's true. I don't want one of them weird, gangly vampires.
Nah,
I want him to have some rock hard, sparkly abs.
I need some Interview with a Vampire type shit, you know. I need to be good as hell. I mean, I have not been watching anything particularly interesting lately. I did, however, start watching ESPN again. I started watching sports.
Started
And
watching Chad.
I started watching hockey.
He's watching
again. Now check this out, right? So I haven't watched hockey in many years, and so I started watching it again after only listening to it on the radio, but really I watched it a lot when I was a kid. I was like grew up watching hockey and playing hockey, and so I felt like such a I want to say a dumbass, but not quite a dumbass. But when they started singing, I watched Hockey Live for the first time in so long. When they started singing the national anthem, I actually started crying. It brought some shit out of me watching hockey again. I could not believe it. Could not believe it.
Raw Canadian tears there.
Yeah, it was the Canadian anthem. Watching hockey again. It was the Toronto Maple Leafs. So it was a team that I grew up watching and caring about. So much all at once. And so that's what I've been watching lately is hockey. I don't really watch any TV shows anymore. The last show I really watched was Steven Universe, which is probably my second favorite show of all time. Quite possibly my first, but yeah.
I gotta watch that. It's on my list.
Oh,
Slosh goes to bed at night thinking about Wayne Gretzky.
No, I don't think about Wayne Gretzky. All right, let's get it right here. I think about the late '90s, early 2000s Colorado Avalanche with Sakic, Forsberg, and Patrick Waugh. That's what I go to sleep thinking of. All right. So how dare you, Wayne Gretzky, legend. That team of the Colorado Avalanche, incredible. That was an incredible lineup. They had a guy named Foot on their team, and like what was so funny about that is the Colorado Avalanche had a Sasquatch type thing going on at the time, so they had like a Sasquatch foot on their shoulder. So the dude's name was Foot with a foot on his shoulder. It was incredible.
That's some pretty top tier marketing.
Yeah, it was great. He was all right. He was all right.
David, what are you watching these days?
So I'm currently sucked into the phenomenon that the internet is in WandaVision.
Wow. So I don't watch Marvel stuff, so do go on.
I mean, it's good. It's we had a year of nothing Marvel because of the pandemic and things getting delayed, and so
it's true.
It's just great. Like, it's super good, but it's like very different than what you expect from Marvel because it's like sitcoms, TV shows intertwined into it each episode. So it started out very like 50s with like Dick Van Dyke or I Love Lucy, and then like the next episode moves into like the 60s, then you go into the 70s, and it's like this most recent episode was very themed similar to Malcolm in the Middle.
That sounds kind of awesome.
It was super interesting to see like each episode transition to a different decade.
Man, I've heard pretty mixed reviews on WandaVision, but from the people I care about, they seem really interested in it. And I really have no idea about what the show is, right? But that alone of it just like going decade to decade, I'm like, that sounds super gosh dang interesting. Like what is Marvel about it? Because that just sounds cool.
Well, it's characters from the Marvel universe. Like, it's like hard to give the basis of the story without spoiling things. So, but it's like post Endgame, which is like the biggest, most recent movie.
Right.
Like, things go down, and the main character of Wanda is like trapped in this kind of her own bubble, and it's like transitioning as it goes. And so like there's a lot of people that were turned off in the beginning because it's very different, and it's, more like a sitcom with characters that you know from Marvel versus being, a high action Marvel movie. And then like it's slowly kind of building up to more what you would expect from Marvel with like the action and like things kind of coming to a head.
And the first thing I kind of think of for whatever reason is like American Horror Story. You know how they like each season is like a different story. That's kind of similar to that, which also I really liked that. I think American Horror Story did that because they were threatened of being canceled after the first season, so they just wrapped it up and they were like, by the way, you guys have a second season. They're like, oh. Okay.
I haven't watched that since like the second or third season, but like it's super interesting to see what theme they go with each year and stuff. But
Yeah, I think I've only also watched like 3 seasons.
I could not get into it, so I just didn't watch it.
Do you not like horror?
I do. I just like it's got to be like really, really good. An American Horror Story. It's weird.
Bro, the first 2 seasons were like incredible though.
Some of the later seasons were a little not. I had a roommate who was really into it and watched a ton of it.
Oh, okay.
And
I mean,
so I would
he says this, but he's also still watching Flash. So.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
actually watching Flash.
Oh,
Post the bullshit from last year, I'm done. You know, like I'm done. I don't want to watch the same villains rehashed again, and then Barry Allen not being able to run fast enough, and then someone saying
His whole
Barry,
thing
you
is
can
he
run
runs fast.
and then he runs fast because someone told him to run fast.
Like just
and then
run.
we roll back the character development 2 episodes later, and someone has to say, Barry, you can do it, and he's like, I can't do it.
It's like, bro, just do the thing
I'm
you
done
do.
with the plot force.
Just
like, no more.
run quick. You can do it. Do the thing that Flash
Toast
does.
and I were together in this. That were like, Flash was real good when it started, and it's like now I'm like just watching it because I want it to be good again.
But it won't be.
And now he's given up. So
I mean, really, they could have a redemption season like the final season of Arrow, but I'm not here for it.
Okay. On that note, I think one of the best things a TV show could do, a good TV show could do, is end when it's good, right? Like because I mean, it's pretty tempting when you got really high ratings and you're getting a lot of money to just keep going.
Shout out to The Good Place. They did it.
Oh,
Shout
that
out
was really good.
To Breaking Bad. Honestly, Breaking Bad ended almost at its peak, right? Like people were in love with Breaking Bad, including me, right? And then it ended, and I was like, that was great. That ended how it should have ended, right?
And it finished, and you're like, that's it. It's the same thing. Like The Good Place, 4 seasons, and they end it, and it's like a clear end. Like it's like the ending, and it's like, wow, good job.
Yeah. I'm satisfied. Opposite of How I Met Your Mother, which had 1 season too many. It had 1 season too many, I would say. I could have dealt with it up until the season where they took the whole season to go over 1 day.
Oh, you're right. They did do that.
Yeah.
They did do
that. Without spoiling, in case people were still watching that show, the whole season took place in 1 day. And then the final episode of that season undid everything of the rest of the season. I was like, what the hell? Garbage.
Yeah, I can't even watch that show anymore. I was so into it, and now when it comes on or like I turn it on, I just physically can't watch it.
Can't do it.
Okay. Speaking of shows that went 1 season too far, Scrubs.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, fucking Scrubs, dude. Because Scrubs was so good. And it could have just ended. And they're like, but what if they were
season
teachers
8 was
now?
the perfect ending. It was the perfect ending to that show. And then they were like, hey, season 9. And I'm like, nah, there's only 8 seasons. We don't count that one.
Dude, I watched 2 episodes of that last season and could not go anymore. Because I watched the first episode. I was like, okay, maybe they were just plot building. Maybe it was just, maybe they're just trying to figure this shit out. That second episode, I was like, I can't fucking do this. This is so bad. And ended it. And yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm like, it's fine. 8 seasons. They did. It's 8 seasons. And actually, weirdly enough, I think Community it could have gone on longer, but because of the weird situation with their showrunner and it constantly being canceled, I think it got kind of fucked a little bit. But Community was another fantastic show. Yeah, are you about to say Futurama?
I was going to say Futurama.
Futurama had like 3 series finales.
3 series finales.
It got canceled so many times, though.
It was on 3 different networks and got canceled 3 separate times, or 4. I guess it got canceled 4 separate times. But yeah, that show.
I can't remember.
One of my favorite shows. Honestly, Breaking Bad, Steven Universe, and Futurama, like my top 3.
There's the second finale. I can't remember now.
shows with great endings, I got a favorite show of mine that usually ends really well. It's called the Lightning Boys podcast.
Yeah.
And they do this thing I really like where they close out with a game.
Oh.
How do you guys feel?
Do you want to play a game?
Like those guys. Do you want to play a game?
You want to play a game?
Would you like to play a game?
Another series. That
Oh,
went
they're
on too long.
rebooting that, and I don't know how I feel about it.
They don't need to, but I would love to play a game, Toast.
Right. Hey, segues. I got a special video for this one too.
Oh. What? Is this like
Yo,
a VR conference?
This looks like Rolling Thunder.
Porn.
Well,
What?
It looks like Rolling Thunder.
What is? Are they on like a roller coaster in VR? What are you gonna? What game are we playing? You got me fucked up.
It's just a normal word game.
Oh, okay. well, gosh dang. All right, so what
Right.
what
we don't
word
have
game
to.
are
We don't have to
playing
watch
here?
that again.
Great.
I love that one.
That is so weird. That was so weird. All right, let me expand the window here so I can see.
So David, you've seen the show before, so you know what we do. Basically, we put a timer on and we play these word games. We've got a few of them. We got 2 or 3 in the time we left. We're gonna start with this one. 3 minutes on the clock. And basically, what this one's called movie endings and beginnings. So there's one word and it completes 2 movie titles.
Oh,
Okay.
what a perfect segue.
I know, am I right? Here we go.
Okay,
And you can
yeah.
just yell it out when you know. There's 3 minutes on the clock.
Okay,
Can we
here
make
go.
it big enough that I can read it?
Yeah, you can.
I got it. I got it.
There you go.
All right,
okay.
there we go. Little on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
Woman, like a little woman.
Little woman on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
Okay, wait. So it's the
One
first
word.
word. Okay, it's one word and it's 2 different titles. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got
and
it.
so that's why I said little
Exactly.
woman. So it'd be little woman and then woman on the verge of a nervous breakdown. I don't
think
have.
let's go with it. I don't really know.
I think. Isn't the title Little Women and not Little Woman though?
I thought it was little woman. Either way, I
don't
feel
know.
like we'll call it. I feel like we'll call it if we.
I'll call it there. Okay. 1980 weddings and a funeral. It's got to be 1984, right?
That or 1989, but 1984 is probably
Yeah.
right.
Okay. All the president's
Men,
blank.
all the president's men, and Men in
Yeah,
Black.
it's Men in
Fucking
Black.
Hell yeah,
Felix
Oh,
the blank.
It's Cat.
blank
Thank
on a
you.
hot tin roof.
David, easy peasy.
Witness to blank.
Murder.
Yeah,
Murder
on the Orient
Express.
Express. Good
Reversal of
Dune.
Fortune. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh my God, let's fucking go!
Reversal of Fortune, Fortune Cooking. The Lead of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. The Grand
Okay.
Budapest Hotel. Hotel New Hampshire.
Oh my God.
Jersey.
Devil.
And then Devil in the Band? Jersey Devil?
it could
Devil
work.
in the Band? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
The Long Blank Columbus.
The long.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, what do you think it was,
The first
David?
word that popped into my head was Christopher, but the long Christopher's
Yeah,
real
the
weird.
Long Christopher, of course.
The Long Mile. Mile Columbus. No. The Long
No.
Road. Road Columbus.
It's probably, you know, I would say Road. But
All right.
is it Call Me By Your Name and Name of the Rose for the next one?
Yes, it definitely is. The Ugly Blank. Blank Beauty.
I could think it was Duckling.
That was what I
Ducking's
thought was
Beauty.
Duckling.
The Ugly Beast. Beast.
Ah,
No.
wow.
Skip. Go next.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Days of Blank. Blank Can Wait.
Days of Future Past.
Days of Summer.
Su-
Summer
I was
Can
gonna
Wait.
Yeah, Summer.
That sounds
Okay.
right.
In the Name of the Lord. Lord of the Bride. No. Blank. In the Name of the.
Father.
Father.
Father
Father of
of
the
the
Bride.
Nice. The King and Blank.
The King and
Blank.
I.
The King and Me.
I Spy.
It's The King and I.
The King and Me.
Wild Wild West. West Side
West Side
Story.
Story.
Yeah, nice
Yup.
job. Nice job.
Lilies of the Blank. Blank of the Dream. Blank of Dreams.
Night. Lilies
Lilies
of the
of the
Night.
Valley and Valley of Dreams.
Valley.
Yeah,
Valley of Dreams.
yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
Okay. 6 seconds. Ship a blank. Blank. Rush in.
Night? Ship of Night? Night Fresh?
La La Girl. My Best Friend's Wedding.
Wow. Wedding Planner.
Wow.
Nice.
So,
La
yeah,
La Girl.
so-
Girl that time forgot.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's
so-
see what it is.
Yeah, see what we got. Good job, by the way. Good job.
Oh, La La Land.
Is it La La
Sora's
Land?
Right.
La La Land. Okay, well, Little Woman was right. Women on the
Nice.
Verge of Breakdown. 1984.
1984.
All the
Classic.
President's Men. Felix the Cat. Witness to Murder. Reversal of Fortune. The Lead of Extraordinary Gentlemen. The Grand
my
Budapest
God.
Hotel.
David was
Jersey
on a
Boys.
goddamn rule.
We missed Jersey Boys, you guys.
What did we have
Oh.
there? What did we say instead of boys?
Devil
Oh, Jersey Devil. Yeah.
and the Devil in the Band.
The Long Goodbye. Goodbye, Columbus.
Oh, we said mile, right? Or
Chris.
road. I think we said road.
The Ugly American.
Call Me By Your Name, though, we got.
Hell yeah. Days of
Wait.
Heaven. Heaven Can Wait. Summer Was Wrong.
Oh.
The Name of the Father for the Guide. King and I Spy. Ship of Fools. Fools Rush In.
Really? Lilies of the Field and not... Oh, I'm thinking of Lily of the Valley.
a good
Lily,
name.
singular. Lily of the Valley.
Well done, you guys.
How we doing the last few? I didn't see. I saw...
Oh, sorry.
La
La La
Land.
Land.
Ship of Fools was that one that we couldn't
Fools
get.
Rush
Ship of
In.
Fools and Fools Rush In. Nice job. Nice job.
Nicely done. All right. So we're going to go to, I think, this one.
Nice.
No, we're going to do this one.
Okay, also nice.
So transform the given words into new words by one letter. Oh, this one might be tough to do, actually.
What the hell is... What? Transform the
So-
given words into new words.
It has to be the same. You remove a letter, and you have to remove the same letter from each three words, and it has to make three new words.
No fucking
So in the
way.
example, smell, salmon, and gambles, we removed an M, which became
Salon and Gables.
Gables. I'm gonna give us 3.5 minutes.
Oh my god, this sounds... This is gonna be tough. Not writing them down is gonna be really hard. But you know what? Fuck it. We'll see what happens.
Doing it live.
Yeah, yeah. The classic. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Okay.
Oh, there's
Rain, crown,
This one has
demon,
4.
snake. Oh, that's just remove the N. You get rage,
Yeah.
grow, demo, and sake.
nice. Lawyer, stewed, swerve.
I mean, they all have
It's the
just,
W.
it's just-
The W?
Yeah,
Layers, Steed, and
And swerve.
Serve.
so
Okay,
it's-
this
it's-
might not be that hard.
Yeah,
Create,
because it's all the
lead, heaven,
letter-
estate.
Yeah, they all have like one letter that's the same through all
E.
of them. So
Crate,
crate, wave,
Wave, haven,
haven, and skate.
estate.
Nice.
Yearly colony tryout.
Remove the Y, right? No, remove
Early, colon, trout.
and trout. Yeah.
Well done, well
Oh,
done.
I,
okay.
I picked the wrong Y.
Yeah, you're like, what is Yearl?
Yarl!
It's so funny because I did the exact same thing. I'm so glad Toast was like, obviously it's early. And I'm like, oh, you're right. That's what I was saying.
Oh man. All right. Okay. Here we go.
You remove
Buoy,
the-
groove, envoy, and coroner.
I guess you would be removing an O. But what is a by,
Grove.
envy, and corner?
Corner.
Corner. Nice. Okay. Fright. Insert heart.
R. Fight.
Inset.
Inset.
Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. We figured
All
it
right.
out.
All right.
It was
Holly, scalds, bellow. It's got to have to be the L, right?
Yeah, right. So you get
Holy-
holy scads.
Scads.
What is
Below?
scads though?
I don't know.
What's this? Whatever. Fuck, it can't be
can look it up.
literally anything else. So it'd be a scads here.
Ruble, garbage,
Remove the
abiding,
B.
bounce.
Rule, garage, aiding,
Nice.
and ounce.
ounce. Yeah.
Neutral, weight, title, wintry.
Um,
We're gonna remove.
what are we taking out here? They all have an E.
But neutral is not a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like petrol oil. You never mind. No.
Huh.
R,
This one's
noodle.
weird.
There's no R in weight, toast.
T. You get tile. You get way.
Mural.
You get mural.
Oh, great job.
Good
Great job.
job.
We
Well
are
done.
so dumb. Great job.
Purse, thirsty, cosmic, and resign.
S. Pure 30. Comic? Comic.
Comic.
The word is comic. And rain. There we go. Yeah, it was that's what I said.
Yo.
Comic. What'd y'all hear?
40 seconds, 40 seconds to do it, and we just did it. We
That
got
was
everything right.
absolutely easy peasy. Because it really
the-
was just looking at the one letter that was across all of them and figuring it out, right? Like like I absolutely nailed the last one. Literally
Yup.
nothing to say there. That was easy.
Dude, hell yeah. That's the first time we've crushed one in a while.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's been a minute because usually we start off crushing it and then just fail.
It's because you needed the trio instead of just the duo.
Exactly. We needed David's energy, his pure raw power to get us through these.
My wrinkly brain.
It's deep, deep wrinkles.
The most wrinkles.
Those
So we have
wrinkles.
2 choices for our final and last game,
Okay.
and I will let you choose. One is called group therapy. Each question has several answers. We have to come up with a number of correct answers. So you might say, can you name 5 shades of the color red? And we would have to come up with 5 shades of the color red: scarlet, maroon, rose, crimson, garnet. So that's one option. And the other one is replace the missing letters. And it's a list of some of the most influential African Americans of all time.
So, David, I'll leave this
Okay.
up to you here. So, which one are you feeling here? Replace missing letters, or are we doing a group therapy as a group?
I mean, group therapy as a group makes sense.
All right. So shall it
go.
be? We'll do 3 minutes. We don't do 3.5 minutes when there's 3 of us.
Nice. So that's the logic we need.
3s.
Oh, it's already started. Let's go.
Yep. 5-second handicap. Can you
Okay.
name 5 commercial packed cookies?
Oh,
Oreos,
nice.
Okay.
Chips Ahoy.
Okay.
Keebler,
Keebler.
Keebler.
Good one. What's the one that Oreo ripped off and got more popular than?
Don't know. Cookies.
Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos. I'll take that.
Is a Twinkie a cookie?
No, Twinkies
No,
not
that's
a cookie.
cake.
So wait,
Saltines.
so
It's not a cookie.
Those are crackers.
Digestive cookies.
Animal crackers.
Animal.
Those are crackers.
But yeah, digestives. Hell yeah.
Digestives. They're good. They're good. They count.
7 metals.
Steel, iron,
Copper.
Copper, gold,
Tungsten.
tungsten,
Platinum.
Did we say silver?
yeah, I
Silver.
said silver, iron.
Iron.
We need one more. Is lead a metal? Is lead a metal?
Lead is a metal. Mercury is a
go.
metal.
Dope. All right. 6
6
species,
species of rodents.
Rat, ferret, possum.
squirrel, chipmunk.
Squirrel a rodent? They're too fluffy.
Yeah, squirrels and chipmunks, both
I
rodents.
mean, bat. That's
Chipmunk?
a flying
That's
rodent.
a flying
Bat.
rodent.
That's
There
6.
you go. That's 6.
Baller. Okay.
All right.
Potatoes, cucumbers,
5
Beets,
root vegetables.
carrots, beets.
Celery.
celery. Oh my god. We're incredible.
Killing it.
Okay, 5 countries.
countries.
Start with the letter.
That's
Is that
the
I?
I.
India, Iraq, Iran.
Wow, you got the ones I was thinking of. India,
Oh.
Iraq, Iran.
Israel.
Israel, good
Okay,
one. And
Israel.
we need one more.
Ireland.
Ireland, my favorite.
Ireland.
My favorite country, Ireland.
Love it.
All right,
Toast, this one's all
this
you.
one's all you, buddy. I mean, 4
4
songs,
songs from the Sound of Music.
So you
Every
have
mountain.
my favorite things
My favorite things. Doa deer.
and Do Re Mi, right? Do Re Mi's from
Do
Sound of
re mi.
Music?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 4.
4
Yo,
bald.
me,
but mostly bald
Sparky,
people.
Dwayne the Rock
Okay.
Johnson, and Vin Diesel.
Do you want to? I'll fucking take that.
I'll take that, bro. You gotta take your hat off.
We could
though.
also do Stone Cold Steve Austin, our boy.
Yup.
Okay, 6 characters from
incredible.
MASH.
All you guys.
I don't know
have-
any characters from MASH.
I know 0.
I don't know. My grandfather watched MASH.
Malcolm.
I watched it when I was young with
Is
my
it Malcolm?
grandpa. I
So-
don't remember the names.
I think we just skipped that one because I got.
I think it's the last one, isn't it?
It's
the last
final
one. So hell yeah, dude. All right, let's see. Animal crackers counted as cookies.
Counted, man.
What?
Go wafers. I don't know if I said it out loud, but wafers.
Chips
Pepperidge-
Ahoy.
Pepperidge
We
Farms.
said Chips Ahoy.
Okay.
Big Newtons that counted as cookies.
What? I mean, first they're awful.
I will take animal.
are not
Okay.
cookies.
I will take animal crackers as cookies because they really are cookies. They are a cookie, but they call
They're
themselves
called
crackers.
crackers.
But Oh, I'm sorry. They were also taking just oatmeal cookies. You could
Yeah.
just
Butter
say that.
cookies.
Yeah,
Butter.
okay,
We got
Okay,
that.
hold on. What the flying fuck is a Vienna finger?
Thank you. I was gonna ask the same damn question. What's a Vienna finger?
Because when I think Vienna sausages.
Oh, it's these guys.
Okay.
Oh, those are tasty. I've never heard them called Vienna finger. Did I always just get like the shitty off-brand version of that?
Them great value cookies.
Oh my god. All right, metals. We got that. We can just. It's boring. We got this.
Mouse.
But also lead is mentioned. So lead was one.
Prairie dog.
Prairie dogs.
Capybara,
Say, look at
chinchilla,
that.
chipmunk.
Chipmunks and squirrels both. People don't count
my
them as rodents because they're adorable. They are still
They're
rodents.
How do they not have ferret in there?
I
I don't know.
give you that one. I'll give you that one. All
Beet,
right, we
carrot.
absolutely nailed this one.
Yeah. Onion. Celery is not on here, but
Celery is not
people don't
on
know
there.
Celery has a root.
All right, and
Iceland.
Iceland was
Indonesia.
Italy was another one we didn't say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got them though.
Climb every mountain. Do re mi. My favorite things. The Sound of Music.
Like, they don't even have the right bald people.
Hell yeah.
Sean Connery's not
Italy.
bald.
It said or mostly bald.
He's not even
Said are mostly
mostly bald.
He isn't he? I could have sworn he was mostly bald.
Look,
He's
okay.
Definitely a bald man, David.
I mean,
He's
yeah,
definitely
this
okay. Look, when I
guy's
picture my
bald as
Sean
hell.
Connery,
This guy's bald
it's
as
not
hell.
bald
Don't-
Sean Connery.
Don't give
My
me
bad.
James Bond Sean Connery. All right, we're talking about
No,
current
no,
day
I think of Sean Connery from The Rock.
Yeah.
Thank you for that one right there.
Yeah, look at that. So he's got the crown of hair, but he's still pretty damn bald.
No,
All right.
no, I like white hair Sean Connery. Go
I
down,
don't think you can
Toast.
say that.
No. Yeah, that's not
We don't
allowed.
allow that on this show, David.
Okay. No, I mean, there's so many
Gandhi.
people we could have said. Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi, the classic. Okay, so the names of was it MASH characters? Did you say
MASH.
Malcolm?
I said Malcolm.
I don't
There's
see
no
a
Malcolm on
single
here.
Malcolm on here. You could
No.
like
That was a guess.
Hawkeye Pierce. That's a dope name.
Charles Emerson Winchester III.
I don't
That's
think
another
we could
dope.
show that name. We got to scroll back up.
Hot Lips.
Margaret Hop Lips Houlihan.
That's our
Houlihan.
boy.
It's Houlihan.
Yeah,
Houlihan,
I
our
actually
boy
knew
Hot Lips.
Houlihan as soon as I saw it, but
Holy
Well,
shit.
Thank
Fun,
you,
y'all.
thank you, David, for being
Hey.
on the show. Our
Thanks for
classic,
having me.
A classic lightning boy who's been around for a long time. Good to finally have you on the podcast, though.
yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. Toast, do you have anything to say before we end it off?
Thank you, everyone, for joining in and watching this solo episode of the Lightning Boys podcast. Yes, this episode was just me, Toast BH. I did accents, and I wore hats, and I wore a mask, and I had 3 cameras up. That's how you know we're committed to the
Look.
bit, because they're not real people next to them. They're me.
I could wear a mask right now, Toast.
I said that. Notice that when he said that, my mouth was shut. It's ventriloquism. Anyways, folks, make sure that you subscribe $4.99 or use your Twitch Prime subscriptions on this channel right now. And I'm done. It's late. Slosh, you take it away from me. Don't give me responsibility anymore.
Twitter at the Sloshla, at Toast Beach, at LeftStickDown for our boy. Thanks again for being here. You can follow for free and watch us every 10 p.m. on Thursdays. Twitch.tv/Sloshla. Thank you, Panda, for being here, and we'll see you next week, everybody.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,